Tonight, Denver Mayor Mike Johnston is addressing Denver's migrant crisis on a national stage.
I was just with one of the shelters yesterday talking to migrants, and the very first thing everyone will ask me is, how can I work? Where can I get a job? They're not asking for help. They're not asking for charity. What they want is just the chance that everyone else wants to chase the American dream and be able to work.
Those words from Mayor Johnston on CNN this morning. He says Congress is getting in the way of connecting migrants who want to work with employers who want to hire them. This comes as Texas Governor Greg Abbott is busing hundreds of migrants a day to cities across the U.S., including Denver. Denver 7's Rob Harris talked to one organization who's helping these migrants.
The city of Denver is working to shelter and process Venezuelan migrants as they arrive here. But Mayor Mike Johnston says there's an extra factor complicating the process. He says many of the migrants who've been bused here never intended to arrive in Denver.
They got put on a bus and they were trying to get to California or Chicago or to Boston because they have family there. And so people that are trying to reconnect with families or networks, we help them arrive to those places.
I think that's definitely a pattern.
That's Andrea Loya, the executive director of the group Casa de Paz in Aurora. They help arriving migrants and those released from immigration detention centers. Their organization has seen a huge increase in need this past week. And she says the migrants who've been bused here often arrive feeling confused and scared.
People are not even sure why they're being detained or why they're being bused in different places. So to them, it's a shock.
This is all happening as we're seeing another surge in migrants coming to the U.S. In response, the Biden administration is planning to resume deportation flights of some migrants back to Venezuela if they cross into the country illegally. But Loya says these decisions can often have the opposite of their intended effect. And she hears from migrants who become afraid of going to their immigration check-in appointments because they're worried if they do, they'll be deported and separated from their families.
It's so disheartening because they fled for a reason and they're putting themselves through these months and months of journey for you to just send them back. And so it's enraging.
What local and national officials are saying is that we don't have the resources and the bandwidth to help individuals in the numbers that we're seeing them arrive. What's your response to that?
Such a slap in the face, and it's just a bold lie, honestly, to say that we don't have the money, because we do. There is money. You just have to put it in the right places and in the right hands of people who have the hearts and the desire to help.
For Denver 7,
we just have to be willing to do that.
I'm Rob Harris.
Going in depth, migrants are arriving by the hundreds in Denver each day. According to a dashboard from the city, 247 migrants arrived here today. Another 283 came yesterday. The dashboard shows there are more than 2,900 migrants currently being housed in the city, most of them in non-city facilities run by volunteers. So far, the Johnston administration has not yet made an emergency declaration for the migrant surge. Now, if you'd like to help, the city is accepting donations for migrants. For a full list of the items needed and where you can drop them off, just go to denver7.com and click on this story.